Hey guys, Brian here, BriGuyGarage, and today we're going to be looking at this Harbor Freight sandblasting cabinet that I picked up. And it's not the first thing that I did. I already did a siphon tube modification on this because it was getting a little clogged. I'll put a link down below so you guys can see that because that helped a lot. But this is going to be arguably probably one of the most important modifications that I'm going to make on this because I can't see. Glass needs to be changed, so it's not entirely the lighting's fault, but we're gonna change the lighting. I already ripped out this cheapo, pretty terrible fluorescent tube that it comes with, and the switch that gets mounted on the side as well. So all of the factory lighting equipment, all two pieces, I've already taken out. That switch goes over here, and that fluorescent tube goes in the inside on the back. Already ripped all that out, and any holes that are going to be left over from the things that I took out, I'll put screws in or bolts in and cover everything else up as need be. But here's my plan of attack here. I'm going to have two flood lamps on the inside of the cabinet in the top corners that are going to shine down to the center work area. So as you can see, it's going to be something like this. I already started. So what I'm going to do is have my power source come into this box here on the left. When I flip this switch on, my lights are going to turn on and these outlets are going to get power. The reason I have the outlets here attached to the switch is because I'm going to have a small dedicated vacuum here for the cabinet. So once that switch gets turned on, my lights will go on and the vacuum's on and I'm good to go. So if you look here, I have the male end of a plug. All I have to do is just plug that into an extension cord, plug the extension cord into an outlet, and I have power in the box. From there, my power is going to come into the switch, and once the switch is on, that's going to provide power down to the flood lamp on the top left here. It's going to provide power across, once I run a cord, across to the flood lamp on the right side, and power for the outlet for the vacuum to turn on. So that's pretty much my plan here. The only things that I had to buy were two lamp holders and two 45-watt flood lamps, which should be plenty. I already had the electrical boxes and all the fittings and switches and plugs and whatnot. Here are the lamp holders again, in case you want to just take a look. It's real simple. It's pretty much any outdoor lamp holder that you'll find. I think they were like $4 a piece or something like that. The ends of those lamp holders that go through the hole in the top here is about a 1/2 inch. So what I did is I drilled with a hole saw a 1/2 inch hole in the top right and a 1/2 inch hole in the top left. I got the appropriate matching electrical boxes that have 1/2 inch knockout plugs. So once the holes were drilled, I lined up the boxes, I knocked out the center plug that was here, and then I just poked the lamp holder up through there, got the nut, tightened it down, and everything's pretty much sandwiched together. I'm probably going to add a self-tapping screw to make sure that this doesn't move too much. But yeah, that's the only thing that you guys missed off camera so far, was just drilling the two holes, getting the lamp holders in there and tightened down, and I just pretty much ran some wiring and got it clamped in just to get ready to go. So I'll keep working on this and show you guys as I go, and we can see what the results look like. I'm not gonna give you step-by-step wiring instructions because that could be risky business, and just not gonna do that. So all right, let's see. All right, I got all my wiring done. Guys, I think it goes without saying, if you don't know your way around electrical stuff, get someone that either knows what they're doing or a professional to help you do this. It's not worth hurting yourself over putting some lights in a sandblasting cabinet. Needless to say, I'm not a professional, but anyway, I got my switch and my outlet and the faceplate here. I got my main power source coming in. My hot leg is going to one side of the switch. On the opposite side of the switch for when it's on, I got a pigtail. It goes to the left light, across here to the right light, and that's also what turns the outlets on. everything's grounded up. The boxes are grounded. The light's grounded. My neutrals are going where they should be. And over here, got this this cable coming across, and that's just providing the power to the light in there. It's got my neutral going to the light, and it's grounding at the light in the box. So I'll get the faceplates on, and we'll take a look. Okay, so I got my extension cord hooked up. So I got power. I got the vacuum. Vacuum's plugged into the outlet. Ready? Beautiful. And now that we see that everything works, I got the vacuum unplugged so it's not too loud here. But I am very happy with this. 245 watt floodlights, and that is plenty of light. Looks like the phone's trying to dim it a little bit, but that's pretty accurate as to what I'm seeing in person here. It goes without saying that I need to change this glass, but even with how scratched up it is, that is a massive improvement over what it was. So that was relatively easy. It was definitely cheap. I think these flood lamps were like $9.99 each, which is a little on the pricey side, but I think I spent 30 bucks on the flood lamps and the fixtures, and like I said, I already had everything else, so save some money there. But this is definitely a solid upgrade. So hopefully that goes to show you guys that it's really not very difficult to do. You don't need to do a lot to this. You don't really need to buy a lot either. It took me a couple hours. That being said, there is a company that sells a lighting kit for this that is almost the exact same thing. And I think that's the Tacoma company. They sell a lot of modifications and parts for these blast cabinets. But I'm extremely happy with this. Plenty of light. You can actually see what I'm blasting now, and I really like the addition of the outlet on there for that vacuum. So, alright guys, if you like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If there's anything that you guys did different or think that could be improved, leave me a comment. Alright guys, have a nice day.